Hi everyone, this is Bethany, BDay Crafty Girl, and I am doing my Girl Talk, Crafty Talk Friday video, and I want to say it's number 5, I think. So, here's my video, and I thought for today I would do a card construction, and I call it a card construction because it's a little bit different than a tutorial because I already have all the pieces cut out and all the images stamped and ready to go. So all I have to do is just assemble it. So this is a card construction. It is a birthday card from my brother, and his birthday is July 25th. So I'm going to start. Here's my card base. It is a Paper Tray Ink Craft cardstock, and it is a 4x4 square card. I've really liked doing this size. They just seem to go together a lot faster. So I am going to be using the Simple Stories awesome paper pad, and it's really a neat paper pad. I like it a lot. Nice masculine colors. So I'm going to start with the front. I have this piece of cardstock that has polka dots and stars. It's really cute. This paper stack goes with the fabulous one. The fabulous one is the girl one, and the awesome one is the boy one. And they're pretty much the same. The patterns are different and the colors are different, but the setup is the same, which is kind of cool. And I'm just going to put this down as a mat. It's not very straight though. So here's that, and then I have this little strip that's from the borders page in the stack, and it had this little tab right here. I stamped happy birthday. I'm going to show you the stamps that I used. At the end I used the Rich Cocoa ink. That's a Memento. So I'm just going to adhere that on the card. And then I have some nestabilities here. There's this one, and I don't remember what number this is. It's a labels, and it's new. It's a newer one, but I'll put it down in the down bar because I don't really remember the I don't remember the number. It's 20 something, if that helps. But and then I edged it with the craft ink from Paper Tray Ink. And this is also a paper from the collection, and I'm just going to adhere that down. And this is not the whole nestability. I cut the end off on this side because this is a really big nestability. So I chopped the end off. It keeps going. It's more of a rectangular oval shape. I just love the corners. They're so cool. So there's that. And then I have another one. This is the next size down from the nestability, and it's going to go right there. And I have some dimensional adhesive on the back. This dimensional adhesive that I use is the Scotch brand, and it's not the kind that you get in the crafty section. It's the kind that you use to hang like things on a wall. It's mounting tape, and I like it a lot because it gives dimension, but it's not super thick. So you can still mail a card if you use it and have it, go through the mail regularly, which is nice. So here's that. And of course this nestability should, be in the center of this nestability, but I scooted it clear over because I like that layout for this card a lot. I also edged this with the craft ink from Paper Tray Ink. And then I used the Ningguins from Bam Pop. I'll show you the packaging. And they're ninja penguins, which is awesome. My brother will love these. And so they're kind of small, and they were kind of pricey. But if you guys have ever wanted to try some Bam Pop stamps, I would totally recommend it. They stamped beautifully. So here's one. Here's another one with his little hair. I colored these with my Spectrum Noir markers. Here's one with a little eye patch. So it's like a pirate ninja penguin. And this one has like a little lightning bolt and he's smiling. He has smiley eyes. So I had these, I don't even remember how I had them, but it was like they were jumping. And I have the dimensional adhesive again on the back, and I'm not putting this through the mail. I'm just going to give it to him next week. We won't be celebrating his birthday on his birthday because we're in Omaha, but he's going to come to Omaha. We're going to go to the movies, I think. So that will be fun. So there's those little guys, and the front of the card is done. Ta-da! I like how that turned out. That is cute. Okay, and now I'll go to the inside. And I have another piece of the papers from the front. This is kind of why I like 6x6 pads, is because first of all, the patterns or the images on the paper are scaled down to fit on a card nicely. And the other thing is I used 2 pieces of pattern paper for the front and the inside to get done. So there was minimal waste as well, which is nice, especially when you only get, 2 patterns per pack. So, and I'm not a big fan of double-sided paper, and this paper isn't double-sided, but I kind of like it sometimes too for cards, because then you can just use 1 piece of pattern paper and get 2 patterns to do a whole card, which is kind of nice. So I'm just going to adhere these 2 pieces to make a mat. And then this is the inside. It's another one of those same nestabilities, and it's the same size as the one on the front. I cut it in with the cardstock craft cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and then cut this side off to be flush with the side of the card. And this is the 2U, and I stamped the 2U onto this piece of cardstock with the Rich Cocoa ink from Memento, and then colored them in. The blue was a Spectrum Noir, and then the green and the red were the American Crafts Chromatics. Oh, and there's a crying child somewhere in the hotel. If you can hear that. And that's it. So it says happy birthday to you. And I like that a lot, actually. And then all I have left to do is stamp my name stamp on the back, and it's good to go. And then write a little message to him in there as well. The stamp that I used for the happy birthday to you is right here. And it's this little stamp that I picked up. It's by Stampendous. I picked it up at, Tuesday morning. There we go. And for $1.49, which is awesome. And I remember when this set came out like a million years ago, and I really wanted it and then didn't get it, but I have it now. And what I did, this is the stamp I used right here. And what I did is I inked the happy birthday up separately. And then I inked, and then cleaned it off, and then inked the 2U separately, and then stamped it on that other panel. And I used the dewdrop, the Memento dewdrop shape, and so it's really easy to use that pointy end and just ink up separate things. And then if you get ink on something that you don't want inked, you can just take your thumb and wipe it off. It's not a big deal. So that's how I did that, and I just think the stamp set is too cute because I could have used that one too, but I liked the happy birthday stacked, so I used that. So anyway, thank you for watching my girl talk, Crafty Talk Friday video, and like it if you like it, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!